and welcome back to the another session of our subject Social Science. As you already know that we have started lesson 5 India, Agricultural Industry and Transportation. So now if I talk about the previous sessions, we have already covered the topic agriculture. I have explained you the various methods, various types of agricultures which are practiced in our country. We have seen the industries, what are the different industries which are here in our country and how they are divided. Now, today's topic is about transportation. So, if I talk about transportation, means आपको लगता होगा yeah, we are talking here about the things which we are moving from one place to another. जो चीजें हम लेके जाते हैं, everything is there in the transportation. But there are different modes of transportation, different ways of transportation. You know, roadways, airways, railways, etc., etc. Once again, let's see all these things in detail. What are the different modes of transport which we have in our country, India? Roadways. First is roadways. We cannot forget roadways. It is very important for our country. So roadways are a unique feature of a nation and are equally beneficial. All these roads का ये जो network बना हुआ है हमारे country में, it is a unique feature. It means it tells us how our country is developing. Okay, that is why it is a unique feature of our nation and it is equally beneficial. वो beneficial इसलिए है because it allows us to go from one place to another. It allows us to take the things from one place to another. So it is very beneficial for our country. Roadways are beneficial for the economy of the country. If roadways are proper, then you can transport your goods from one place to another and you can do business. So that is why it is very important. Roads are constructed to connect villages and provide facilities of transportation. Roads, why the roads are constructed? उसका आंसर यहाँ दिख रहा है आपको. Roads are constructed just to connect the villages and provide facilities of transportation. See, all the major cities, all the metropolitan cities, all the big cities which we have in our country, their roadways are well developed. But if I talk about village, we cannot forget village. So if there are some people who are living in the village and they want to come to city because they are not having the facilities, for example, school, hospitals are not well developed. So roads should be there. So roadways are constructed to connect the villages के साथ connect हो, cities और villages का एक वे रहे connection का, because otherwise अगर कोई connection नहीं रहेगा तो we will not be able to know that what is happening in the village. So that is why it is very important. They are constructed to provide facilities of transportation to the villages. Villages means just goods and saman. We can send from one place to another. People can travel there. People, if they want, they can come to cities and village. All these things are important, and that is why roads are constructed. If I talk about another thing, road web जो हमारा इंडिया का है, road web means a full road network जिसको कहते हैं हम. It is the biggest one. हमारा जो road web है, the road web of our country, it is the big network. हमारा जो पूरा country का network है roads का, it is the biggest one in the world. The world में सबसे वो बड़ा है. Next, if I talk about the roads in detail, कुछ और information अगर रखें, there are various kinds of roads. Different types of roads we have in our country. Particularly 4 types. First one is the village road, next is the district road, then state highway, then national highway. Okay? State highway, the village road, district road, state highway, national highway. What are these? One by one, let's get to know. Village road. Village road is a road which connects the village with the main city of taluka or district. Village road is a road which is constructed to connect the village. Village के साथ connect होने के लिए village connect किससे होगा? It will get connected to the city of तालुका or district. जिस district या तालुका में है main city जो इसके आसपास है उसके साथ connect होने के लिए village roads बनाए जाते हैं. Another one is district road. District road is a road which connects the major regions and cities with taluka. डिस्ट्रिक्ट रोड एक ऐसा रोड है जो आसपास के मेजर एरियाज एंड मेजर सिटीज, तालुका जो हमारे से मतलब जो उसका मेन हेडक्वार्टर्स है, मेन तालुका सिटी में जो वो है सिचुएटेड है, लोकेटेड है, वहां से वो कनेक्ट करता है. सो बोथ दीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ कमिंग टू द स्टेट हाईवे. Next we have is a state highway. This is a road which connects the capital, means this is a road which connects the state capital of the state with district headquarter and other important cities. It connects with the state it connects the state capital with the district headquarters, means आसपास जितने भी districts है and the other important cities which are there in the state, ये उसको connect करता है. Next we have this national highway. National highway is a road which connects the main cities, ports, administrative headquarters of country. Means national highway is a road which is constructed so that it can connect the main cities, जो important cities है पूरे country में, and the main ports. Port means seaports and the other administrative headquarters जो हमारे country में important administrative headquarters है, ports है, ये सारी चीजों को वो connect करता है. Basically, if I tell you, state highway in the state को ऐसा कंसेप्ट किया गया है कि वो हर एक सिटी को कनेक्ट करे, एंड नेशनल हाईवे इज कंसेप्टेड सो दैट पूरे कंट्री को वो कनेक्ट करे, इंपॉर्टेंट सिटीज से, इंपॉर्टेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट से, इंपॉर्टेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव हेडक्वार्टर से. नेशनल हाईवे एक स्टेट को दूसरे स्टेट से कनेक्ट करता है, एंड स्टेट हाईवे स्टेट के अंदर ही जो छोटे छोटे से एरियाज है वो सारी एरियाज को कनेक्ट करता है. वन मोर इम्पोर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन इज दैट नेशनल हाईवे नंबर 7, remember national highway number 7 which we have in our country, it is the longest highway of our country India, and it extends from Varanasi to Kanyakumari. From means north Varanasi से कन्याकुमारी साउथ तक ये सबसे longest highway है. National highway number 35, remember the number, national highway number 35 is the shortest highway which we have in our country India. It connects Kolkata to Bandha, the city near the border of Bangladesh. Means from Kolkata it is extended to Bangladesh. Bangladesh के border की यहाँ पे एक city है, that is Bolgaon. It is the shortest national highway of our country. Now this was all about the roadways. Next we have railways. Coming to railways, Indian railways is very important modes of transportation. Means in India, railways are the very important modes of transportation. The backward classes, means the people who belong to the backward classes or the middle classes, if they want to travel from one place to another, they have Indian railways, because it is very, it is somewhat cheap for them, and that is why most of the people travel through railways. Many people travel together at the same time. In railways, many people travel together at the same time. Means in train there are more people who can travel together. Goods in bulk quantity can be transported together. Means in this railways, goods are transported in bulk quantity. Bulk means large. We can send the goods in large quantity from one place to another. So railways are used for transportation of the people also, and for the transportation of goods also. Many people travel through railways just for spending some time somewhere. They want to go to the relatives, and in the vacation also many people travel through the railways. Backward class people and the middle class people almost travel in the railways. So these are the very important modes of transport. Instead of coal, diesel and electric engines are used. Now instead of coal, diesel and electric engines are used in the train. We all know that nowadays electricity is used to move train from one place to another. And one more thing is that metro trains also we have in Delhi and Kolkata. Nowadays Ahmedabad is also having Ahmedabad metro program. So this way railways have, we can say they have developed after independence. Now another mode of transport is waterways. Most important and inexpensive mode. Most important and inexpensive. Inexpensive means compared to other modes of transport. waterways are cheap. वहाँ पे waterways में अगर हमें transport करने हैं from goods from one place to another, it requires less money. So it is the cheapest, it is the inexpensive way of transport. Ganga and Brahmaputra are perennial rivers. This you know, I have already explained to you that these two rivers are used as a waterway for the navigation purpose. Means people can transport goods, they can travel in these rivers. And how they travel? We use steamers and boats. यहाँ पे steamers और boats को use करके travel किया जाता है. If we talk about international trade, seaways, oceans are the modes of transport which are used for international trade. People also travel for their pleasure. Means sometimes people go to spend vacation on a cruise में जाते हैं. तो ऐसे भी boats हैं जो they are used by the people to spend some vacation and to travel from one place to another. Also, goods are transported through waterways. Means nationally and internationally. Goods are transported. Means states में अपने country में भी transport किए जाते हैं through waterways, and also internationally also goods are transported. Means for business purpose they are done through waterways only because these are the cheapest modes of transport. Now I hope that railways, roadways and waterways are clear. Coming to the last topic, that is airways. Next mode of transport is airways. Airways are used to reach from one place to another within short span of time. Means airways are that means of transport which within a short period of time, short span of time, they will take you from one place to another. Airports are also constructed for the safe takeoff and landing of aeroplanes. Airports are the place where the airplanes are landed and they are take off. Airways are also used for the transportation of goods, and there are also international airports in our country. These international airports are at Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Thiruvananthapuram. There are many different airlines nowadays which functions as an important means of travel by air. For example, Indian Airlines, Air India, SpiceJet, Indigo, etc. etc. So these are the airlines which we use to travel by air. Coming to the next topic, that is ropeways. In the mountainous region where roads or railways cannot be constructed, in the mountainous regions where roads and railways cannot be constructed, जहाँ पे roads या railways construct नहीं किया जाता, then there are ropeways. वहाँ पे ropeways construct किए जाते हैं. You can see in the picture which is given here. Ropeways in Gujarat are constructed at Satpura, Ambaji and Pavagadh. You might have travelled to Ambaji and Pavagadh. People used to go to the mountain with the help of ropeways where the roads cannot be constructed. जहाँ पे roads या railways construct नहीं किए जा सकते, mountains में we cannot make railways or roads. So there कभी-कभी कहाँ ropeways are used. Now this is the end of the chapter. In today's video, I have explained you the different types of transportation, means different modes of transportation. Roadways, airways, ropeways, railways, waterways. I hope that all the topics are clear. And I also hope that the previous topics, that is industry, agriculture, are also clear. Go to the textbook, go to the workbook. If you are having any doubt, we will solve it in the live session. We'll meet you next time with new lesson. Till then, keep learning. Thank you and have a nice day.